Repeat after me with Anna Ray. Rosettes. Start by drawing lines that cross over at the centre. You can then join those lines at equal distancing with other lines, shapes and forms. If you add more lines, your drawing will become more complex and have more sections. Once you have created your rosette design, you can then begin filling in the spaces between the lines with colour. You can fill in the spaces completely and neatly, or you can be a little bit more rough with the paint marks. Any paper that shows through will add a textural quality to your painting. You can also fill in the gaps with dots and dashes and other shapes or drawn marks. The colour can be irregular, or you can work with the same colour over each same shape. Be spontaneous about your use of colour and layer as you see fit. Again, don't worry about the artwork being incredibly neat. You might want a gestural, rougher quality to the mark making. Feel free to add additional shapes as you go. You can fill in any white spaces that you no longer want with dots and dabs of colour. Now when we cross the lines, instead of decorating the spaces between the lines, we're going to decorate the lines themselves. I've added these circular bead forms to the strands, almost like beads on threads, and depending on whether the lines are straight or curled, you will get a very different visual effect. If you change the shape that you place over the lines to triangles or squares, or if you vary the shapes and the size of them, you can create radically different structures. Adding colour to your design will make it more complex. You can alternate the colour, or you can use multicolour. The effect of the pencil marks overlapping with the paint and showing from time to time around the edges will add movement to your painting. Colouring in the shapes on different sides of the lines with different colours will also give the impression of a more complex structure. This time draw a circle and thread some beads around the circle. You can add embellishments like tiny dots and dashes, and you can extend this pattern outward from the centre. I have then added additional details of squiggly lines to break up the space in the forms. And I'm now using colour to outline the shapes, and I'm contrasting the colour with light and dark tones and using bright colours to punch out the motif. Be spontaneous with the colour. You'll be surprised at what combinations you can come up with by accident. Use black and white to create contrasts and use colour to fill in larger areas. You can paint over whole areas of your design, covering over the pencil marks, and then you can repaint the detail. Keep working on your rosette until you are happy with the overall look of the motif.